All right, Nate, just what has this freshman year been like for you? Obviously getting to take on a big role from the start, and then filling in late as for Trevor. Just what's this year been like for you?
It's just been a crazy experience, man. It's just a dream come true. Just very humble and blessed to have this opportunity to be able to play for this team. We're my brothers. We're just a big brother, we're a brotherhood. It's just a blessing,
Is there a moment where you felt like, hey, I can do this on a down-by-down basis, especially when Trevor went out and that stretch of the season?
It's just really just my team believing in me. My coaches having trust in me. It's not just nothing about Trevor being out or anything. It's just we practice hard, we train hard, we all work hard. So it's just we're expected to go out on the field and be able to play because the work that our coaches apply us to and the things that we do. So yeah, that's really
From the start, we've seen you really embrace the RBU kind of mentality, the traditions of Todd Gurley and Sony Michel and all that. Just where does that come from, the appreciation, especially being somebody that's not from the state of Georgia?
Nah, honestly, man, like I said, like when I first started visiting here, like in the recruitment process in high school, like that was really like, if I'm being honest, I got an offer from Georgia. I didn't really know those things, but when I first visited, I'm like, I really like this place. And then I started to know about all that stuff, Todd Gurley, DeAndre Sony Michel, like all the traditions, everything they do. And then I'm just recently watching over the past years of the game. I'm just like, okay, I want to continue this. I need to continue RBU. I need to continue the celebrations. I need to continue the traditions because those was the years that I kept it alive, man. Like, it was just crazy just watching them do those things that they did, and man, great players, and they're just legends. So I'm trying to keep that tradition on and, just continue it and make it going forever because I know you guys love it and I love it too. So, yeah.
Of those great running backs, do you have a favorite?
That's a hard question, man. We got a whole bunch, but I say my personal favorite is DeAndre Swift. Yeah. He the cuts he made and the things that he made happen, and just watching him play, I'm like, nah, this dude is nuts.
Just from being at Georgia, have you had an opportunity to talk with him?
One time at the Texas game, only thing I think I said was teach me that dead leg move. That's the thing I said, yeah. At the Texas game.
The one in Austin or in Atlanta?
Austin.
Gotcha.
Yes, sir.
Just being underneath Trevor this year and getting to learn from a guy that's played as a freshman at Florida and experienced in this league. Just how valuable has that been for you?
Honestly, sir, it's big for me. It gets me like a step ahead of the game. Just knowing where his head at, like him just teaching me things, telling me things, and just learning from him. It's just great, man. Like the things that he did at Florida and the things he's doing here now. So it's just not like you're just hearing these things from anybody. You're hearing these things from somebody that has been in those experience, has did this in the game, and has been here for quite a long time. He's going on his third year. So it's not like he's just telling me anything. So I try to translate the things that he tell me and put them into the game.
Is there a favorite moment or a favorite play you had from this season?
A favorite play I had this season? Honestly, my favorite plays is probably not my runs. It's my pass protection plays because I feel like that's where I kind of grow my best at. So I think my favorite play is probably one against Georgia Tech. I think it was they brought two Packers up the middle and I picked it up. So I probably think that's my favorite play.
What do you think that says about you that you scored the game-winning 2-point conversion there against Georgia Tech and yet you choose a pass protection as your favorite play there?
I'm just trying to really about that game when the touchdown, man. Like if you really pay close attention to that wasn't me. I mean, I made the run, but you got to pay attention to the blocks from Jared Wilson being able to move that lineman out the way, and so it really wasn't about me, but just saying like the pass blocking part. That's just me just wanting to make every step of my game as good as possible, make it as better as possible. So like I just know the little things I have to work at, and there's always room for to get better at, and nobody's never going to be perfect. But what I'm rooting for is perfection, even though that's not possible. But I'm just trying to get better in every way possible.
Fumbling issue that you've had at times this year, what have you been working on in practice to try and get that corrected?
Honestly, sir, just ball security. My coach has been on me about that, man. Just trying to hold the ball as tight as possible, going through tight spaces and stuff like that. 2 hands over the ball. That's really too much.
You obviously weren't a guy that got here till the summer. Just how much of it was learned by getting thrown into the fire, and how much do you feel like you still have to grow as a player? With a spring practice ahead and all that.
Growing wise, there's never going to be a limit to having to grow. Like I said, it's always room for improvement. But coming in the summer, I just kept my head down and just tried to work as hard as I possibly can. That's really it.
Thanks, Nate.
Thanks, Nate.
Yes, sir.